farmhouse in the foothills several miles inland from Eagle Pass, Texas.
Ho there, ho! Easy!
He stood a moment waiting as his 10-year-old daughter, Sally, ran to meet him.
Hello, Daddy.
Hi.
Did you bring me something from town?
No, Sally, not this time.
Aw.
Maybe next time, honey. You run along and play. I have to talk to your mother.
All right, Daddy.
Frank, I didn't expect to see you back from Milton so soon.
I don't know how long I'll be able to go on like this.
I know how you must feel, dear. Sometimes I wonder if running away was the right thing to do.
No one in this territory knows I'm a doctor. They think of me as a small farmer. By now they must know I'm not a very good farmer from the little I managed to make. I saw a handbill in front of the marshal's office this morning. It said, wanted on suspicion of murder. Dr. Rockford.
Oh!
Clean-shaven, medium-height, blue eyes.
But no one will recognize you with that heavy beard and a different name.
Well, it is a nice beard. Perhaps not. But it was a shock reading that handbill. Even though we've committed Sally, our name is now Frankfurt, and I'm a farmer. I'm always afraid she may run into someone and make a slip.
Frank, we know you didn't kill anyone.
Facts were against me, Mary. I couldn't stay in Kansas City and face a trial.
I almost wish you had, Frank. We can raise enough here to feed us, but our savings are gone and we'll not be able to make the payments on the farm. I know how worried you are, but maybe if you just gave yourself up?
No! No, I can't do it. I'll manage somehow. As long as you stick by me, I'll go work in the field.
That afternoon, the Lone Ranger and his Indian companion Tonto headed south toward Eagle Pass and the Rio Grande. As they approached the entrance to the doctor's farm, Tonto pointed and spoke.
Look, Himo-sabe, little girl near trail. Their small dog on ground.
That dog seems to be hurt. We'll stop a moment. Whoa, Silver.
Oh, Scout.
Hello there, little girl. What's the matter with your dog?
Golly, a masked man.
Don't be afraid. Is your dog hurt?
No, I'm playing doctor, but Rags won't stay still. All right, Rags, you can get up now.
Well, where'd you get that doctor's bag, Sally? That's not a toy.
Oh no, it's real. I found it in Daddy's closet.
May I look at it?
Sure, here.
Thanks. Now, is your father a doctor?
He's a farmer. He told me so.
What's your name, little girl?
Sally Frankfurt.
There's a card glued inside the bag. Dr. Frank Rockford. The doctor must have left this with your father.
I don't know. I found it in the closet.
Well, I'm sure your father wouldn't want you to use his instruments, Sally. Perhaps you better take the bag back and put it where you found it. Here.
All right, mister. Is he a wild Indian?
No, me plenty tame, Sally.
Tonto is my friend, Sally.
Do you always wear a mask?
Well, most of the time, but never mind the mask. Take that bag back before your father misses it.
All right. Come on, Rags. Goodbye.
Steady, big fella.
Easy, Scout. Easy, fella.
Stranger farm would have a doctor's kit in the house, Tonto.
Oh.
All right, let's go. I want to reach Eagle Pass by sundown. Come on, Silver!
Get him up, Scout.
The Lone Ranger is brought to you in part by Covered Wagon Saddlery. Covered Wagon Saddlery in downtown Oxford has been in business for 38 years and carries full attire for Western and English riders.
Hey Katie, are you excited about our horseback riding lesson?
Hey Steve. Oh yes. But Steve, you aren't wearing that in our ride, are you?
What's wrong with it?
Well, basketball shorts and a t-shirt aren't exactly appropriate attire for a ride.
What should I do?
You should go to Covered Wagon Saddlery. They have everything you need.
Thanks, Katie.
So, if you're going for a ride, a lesson, or just stepping out to a country concert, Covered Covered Wagon has got you covered. By the time the masked man and Indian reached the outskirts of Eagle Pass at South to Bay Camp, a steady rain was falling.
Whoa, Silver, whoa!
Oh, Scout.
Steady, big fella.
Easy, Scout.
We'll build a lean-to for shelter, Tonto.
Oh, rain needed plenty much. It's been dry a long time.
Yes, I hope it rains enough to do some good. Let's get busy, Tonto.
The Lone Ranger's hope was not in vain. The rain continued to fall heavily for the next 3 days. The morning of the third day, Tonto returned from a trip into town.
Me bring back handbill from town, Kimosabe. Here.
I'll look him over. One of the outlaw, Tex Logan. Last we heard of him, he was up near El Paso.
That's right.
Here's one about an escaped prisoner thought to be in Stockton territory. The third one, about our doctor from Kansas City, wanted as a murder suspect. A Dr. Rockford. Tonto, we'll go. Wait! The name, Dr. Rockford, was on that card in the medical kit that we saw the little girl playing with a few days ago.
That's right.
Tonto, the rain is letting up. We'll ride up to the river near the trail first and search for that escaped prisoner. Then we'll go back to the farm near Milton and have a talk with Sally's father.
Oh, it's good idea.
We'll leave right now. Perhaps by noon the rain will have stopped. All right, let's get our horses.
Later, as the two men rode up the Rio Grande Trail, the rain stopped falling. The Lone Ranger was saying,
Tonto, though the rain has stopped, I've noticed something.
Oh, what's that?
The water in the Rio Grande seems to be rising steadily. I don't like it.
It's still far down from top of the bank.
Yes, I know, but I remember a few years ago, after a prolonged rain, when the river fed by streams from the mountains regions to the north reached flood proportions.
Oh, me remember.
The terrain around Eagle Pass and on down there is fairly flat. If water do not rise enough to overflow the bank of the river, many lives will be endangered. Whoa, Silver, whoa!
Oh, Scout.
Tonto, I don't think the people will realize the danger.
Oh, what do we do?
We'll go back and warn them before it's too late. Come on, Silver!
Get him up, Scout.
it was dusk when the Lone Ranger and Tonto rode along a back street and stopped at the sheriff's office in Eagle Pass. There, the masked man identified himself to the sheriff, then convinced him that there was danger of a flood within a short time. The sheriff, with a worried expression on his face, asked,
Great day, mister. What do we do? What do you suggest?
I suggest the women and children be sent to higher ground in all available wagons. Then the men must build a dike of sandbags around the riverbank bordering the town. Above and below the town, the canyon walls are high enough to retain the floodwaters.
Good idea. The riverbank is low, only where it borders the town. A sandbag dike should keep us from being flooded out.
And someone should be sent to warn the people of Laredo.
I'll send a deputy to warn them. Let's go talk to the folks down by the river.
Right.
most of the citizens of the town were lined along the riverbank, watching the turbulent waters.
Hey, look, that's Sheriff with a masked man, an Indian.
Now listen, everybody. These are friends. Friends? You can take my word for that. They came here to warn us of danger.
What danger?
I'll let the masked man tell you that. Listen to what he has to say.
Men, there's no time to lose. The water will rise much higher. There's danger of a flood here in Eagle Pass and south of here too.
The rain stopped, mister. The water will be going down before long.
No, you're wrong. The water will drain from the hills. The flood crest will come later, I'm sure of it. We must take the women and children to all available high ground and build a levee of sandbags. We must act now or it'll be too late.
Hey, look up the river. Big wave moving down the
first flood crest, and it'll be followed by a bigger one. Hurry, get the women and children out of town. Eagle Rock may be soon underwater.
The Lone Ranger is brought to you in part by Downtown Salon. Downtown Salon, your one-stop beauty shop from hair creations and facials to fancy feet and fingers. We'll do it all.
Silver, where shall we get your haircut at?
Nay!
At the Downtown Salon? That sounds great. Hi-yo, Silver away! Okay, Silver, we're here.
Welcome to the Downtown Salon. Oh my, a masked man.
Never mind the mess, citizen. So, you think you can tame his mane?
That's a horse, sir. I'm not sure you can bring a horse in here.
I was told you guys do it all. Can you tame his mane?
I don't think we have big enough scissors.
Well, what about his hooves?
Well, I suppose we could paint them. What color?
Silver, of course.
Nay! Downtown Salon, the friendly place in Oxford to tame your mane and soften your hooves. The skepticism of the crowd vanished when they saw the threatening crest of water moving down toward them. The first crest passed, leaving the water lapping over the top of the riverbank. The Lone Ranger averted panic by putting the men to work evacuating the women and children and filling sandbags for a levee. A line of wagons left the town and hurried toward the hills. The men who stayed behind worked frantically to build a retaining wall of sandbags along a low section of riverbank. Before the expected large flood crest arrived. A full moon shone brightly on the hard-working men as they toiled through the night. Mexicans from the small settlement of Piedras Negras streamed across the wooden bridge from the Mexican side of the river by Wagon and burro. Toward morning, the Lone Ranger spoke to the sheriff.
Sheriff, the bridge better be closed to prevent loss of life. The water's washing over it. It may go out.
Yeah, I reckon you're right. I think most everybody who wanted to cross has come over. I'll notify the bridge guards.
A short time later, one of the townsmen pointed to the bridge and shouted excitedly,
Hey, look! The bridge is shaking, like it's gonna give way. And there's an old Mexican trying to walk across. He won't make it.
He's clinging to the bridge rail. He'll go down with the bridge.
That man needs help.
Nobody can reach him, mister. That bridge is gonna go out.
I'll try to get him.
No way, you can't make it.
Easy, steady, big fella. Come on, Silver.
urging the great horse Silver forward. The masked man quickly reached the shaky bridge.
Easy, Silver, easy, boy.
The men along the riverbank watched tensely as the Lone Ranger rode toward the center of the bridge where the old Mexican, panic-stricken, clung to the bridge railing.
Hang on, I'll help you. Come on, Silver.
A few minutes later, he reached the old man's side.
Whoa, Silver, whoa. I'll help you climb up behind me. Now hurry.
Oh, gracias, senor. But that's no use.
Give me your hand. Don't give up. Here.
The bridge! Let it go!
We'll try to get ashore before it does. Hang on tightly. Come on, Silver.
Look at the bridge. That's great.
Easy, big fella. We must make it.
Risking certain death, the Lone Ranger guided the great stallion carefully back toward Eagle Pass. The crowd watched spellbound as rumble after rumble told of the imminent destruction of the wood structure. Then, just as Silver reached the end of the bridge,
Look out. There it goes.
Whoa, Silver, whoa. I'll help you down. Here. Easy, steady, big fella.
Gracias, senor. You saved me.
By thunder, I never thought you'd make it, if you'd been a minute later.
Hey, look. Over there.
Great day, look, a wall of water coming down the river. Keep back, everybody.
The flood crest. I hope and pray that levee holds.
Keep back, everybody.
the sandbags held as the flood crest passed, leaving the water level higher than ever. All that day the men worked, stopping leaks and strengthening the levee with more sandbags. The following morning, the waters were receding slowly when one of the men who had gone to take the women and children to safety rode to find the sheriff.
Whoa! Ho there! Whoa! Sheriff, an epidemic of fever's broken out in the big temporary camp we made in the hills. What? We gotta find a doctor. Only doctor I know is in Laredo. And they're likely having their own troubles anyway. We couldn't get through to them there. What do you think we ought to do, mister?
Well, we'll go and do what we can for them, Sheriff. Of course, without proper medication, the situation may become desperate. Where is the camp located?
About a mile from Milton, back in the foothills.
Let's go, Tonto!
I'll go with you.
Easy, steady, big fella!
Giddy up, boy.
Come on.
Later, as the three men passed the doctor's farm on the way to the camp near Milton.
Easy, Silver, easy!
Kimosabe.
Yes!
There, where we see little girl with dog other day. Her playing doctor.
Yes! She had a doctor's kit, and
Where'd she get a doctor's kit?
she said it belonged to her father, a farmer. I didn't question her any further, but Tonto, you and Sheriff ride along. I'll join you later, and I may bring a doctor with me. I'm going to stop at that farmhouse. Come on, Silver!
Get him up, Scout.
Giddy up there.
A short time later, the Lone Ranger knocked on the door of the farmhouse. No!
A masked man? What?
Please forget the mask. I've come to talk to you. A matter of life and death.
Well, come in.
Thank you.
Who is it for? A masked man?
Don't be frightened.
Why have you come here?
To talk to you, Dr. Rockford.
Doctor, he called you.
Let me handle this, Mary. Mister, I don't know who you are, but my name is Frankfurt, and I'm a farmer.
I saw a little girl playing with a doctor's bag a few days ago. The name Dr. Rockford was in it.
I don't know where she'd get such a thing.
She said it was yours. Also, I read a handbill about a Dr. Rockford. Frank Rockford of Kansas City. Middle-aged, clean-shaven. Of course, it'd be simple to grow a beard as a disguise.
I don't know anything about Dr. Rockford. My name is Frankfurt.
Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear about that. You've heard about the flood, of course, and about the people camped in the hills near town?
Yes, we saw the wagons passing by and we heard the awful news.
An epidemic has broken out at the camp. Many may die, unless they have a doctor's help. I was hoping you're Dr. Rockford. I know all doctors take an oath to save lives. The situation is desperate.
Frank, oh Frank, you must go, you must.
Then you are Dr. Rockford.
Yes I am. I left Kansas City because I was to be charged with a murder I didn't commit. A woman died after an operation. Her husband threatened to kill me. He was found dead on the trail, ambushed, and a gun belonging to me was found nearby. Someone took it from my office. I didn't do it. I left town to avoid arrest.
I understand. Will you come back to camp with me, Doctor? They need you very much.
Yes, I'll go. And later, I'll get myself up to the authorities. I'll get my medical kit and we can leave at once.
The Lone Ranger and the doctor rode hurriedly to the temporary camp.
Howdy, mister. I've been waiting for you.
Sheriff, I brought a doctor.
Well, thank heaven. Glad to see you, Doc.
Hello, Sheriff. I'll get right to work.
If there's anything I can do,
I have a small amount of medicine to combat the fever, but I'll need much more.
Doctor, I suggest you write down the name of the medicine you want. Then the sheriff here will go down to Milton and telegraph San Antonio for a supply. It can be sent by a special courier.
We must get it here as soon as possible.
just write down what you want, Doc. I'll get it off by telegraph within a half an hour.
The Lone Ranger is brought to you in part by Photoworks. Photoworks, the place in Oxford for all your photo printing needs.
Hello, welcome to the county clerk's office. How may I help you?
Me looking for handbills. Need to find outlaws.
Well, here you go, sweetie.
These handbills, hard to read and pictures blurry.
Oh, I know. We should use Photoworks. They're printed as pretty as a desert rose in bloom. Look here and have a gander at this handbill I had printed at Photoworks.
Oh, picture plenty clear. Tonto can see dirt on man's face.
They sure do good work.
Many thanks for handbills. Tonto hopes next time you use Photoworks.
You know, Tano, I think you are on something.
Photoworks. Dr. Rockford would have been caught in a snap if we used Photoworks. The doctor's limited supply barely lasted until the medicine arrived from San Antonio. The Lone Ranger and Tonto, under the doctor's directions, helped to give medication to the stricken people and to relieve the suffering. For 3 days and nights, they worked unceasingly with very little rest. Finally, the doctor spoke encouragingly.
Mister, I think I can safely say the situation is well in hand now.
Good. You've done a wonderful job, Doctor.
Oh, here comes the sheriff. I think it's about time he learned the truth about me.
Whoa, whoa there, whoa. Steady there. Well, Doctor, thanks to you, things seem to be coming along fine. The folks sure are beholden to you and the masked man.
Thanks, Sheriff. There's something you ought to know.
Oh, I got some news for you, Doc.
News? For me?
Uh-huh, the masked man believed in you. So I went into Milton last night and sent a telegraph. Just got the answer. Here it is. Listen, Sheriff Fields, care of Milton office, Dr. Rockford, no longer wanted by the law.
What?
Real murder apprehended. Signed, Marshall Billings, Kansas City.
I'm no longer a fugitive from justice?
Nope, you're free to go your way, Doc.
I don't know what to say. Why, now we'll give up the farm, and now practice again.
I'm very happy for you, Doctor. I think the people of Eagle Pass would like you to have you settle there.
They sure would. How about it, Doc?
I'd like that. This is a wonderful country.
Tonto and I will leave now to trail an escaped prisoner. Sheriff, I'm sure you'll have plenty of willing hands to take care of things in Eagle Pass.
Yep, thanks to you, the water didn't do too much damage. As soon as possible, we'll move these folks back to their homes.
Good. Now Tonto's waiting over there with our horses. We'll meet you again, Doctor. Adios.
Goodbye, mister.
Goodbye.
Easy, big fella. Come on, Silver.
Get him off, Scout.
Sheriff, I've met many men in my life, but he's the finest and most understanding I've ever met. Who is he?
I thought you know by this time, Doc. He's an hombre who always puts his country and other people first, regardless of the risk. Why, see, he's the Lone Ranger.
Hi-yo, Silver away!